I tell you, I know how this goes, but I want you to hear me out because I think it's a good reason to cry in a movie. It was the first 5 minutes of Disney's Tarzan just now before I came out here. Dang it. Okay. No, just get it out of your system. All right?
The first 5 minutes.
It's powerful. Did you watch the first 5 minutes of Up? Sometimes the first 5 minutes will do things to a person.
No, but I'm just sitting here thinking about like a meeting room, and they're like, okay, Bob, what do? We gotta grab them really fast, right? So you're gonna have these guys in here, and it's for the kids, right? But there's gonna be these old guys that bring their kids in. We gotta figure out how to just like punch them right in the gut.
It's a good meeting. Yeah.
So what did they do to you? What did this room full of emotional terrorists do to you?
Oh my goodness. Well, these geniuses. In the first 5 minutes of Disney's Tarzan, have you seen this movie?
No.
Well, in the first 5 minutes, they get the main character to where they need to be in order to be in a Disney movie, which is the parents need to be dead.
Right.
So they accomplish this in a freak leopard attack. So these poor people survive this horrible 19th century shipwreck, presumably off the coast of Africa, and then they come to shore and everything's okay because they saved their baby, and dude's beard is immaculate, and they make this amazing Swiss Family Robinson style treehouse, and it looks like everything's going to be good, and then a leopard just comes in and kills them.
Yeah.
All while Phil Collins is singing with his dreamy, ethereal voice. You know what else happened?
What?
Some poor mom gorilla has her little baby gorilla fall behind the caravan a little bit, and the same stupid leopard eats her baby gorilla right in front of her face.
Oh, so the leopard kills both the mama gorilla and the parents?
No. The leopard kills the baby gorilla in front of mama gorilla's face.
Yeah.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, the leopard climbs up into the treehouse and murders the mom and dad who survived the shipwreck, but doesn't notice there was a baby in there.
Oh, so the parallel is people are just like gorillas.
I don't know if there's any point. Well, actually, I think maybe I sort of do know the point they were going for with literature at that point, but this is not what we're talking about. None of that made me cry. You know what made me cry? False. Phil Collins is, singing along and everything, and it's all about, like, strength of heart and not giving up, and the dad is, like, trying to provide for his family, and so he's taken the mast from the shipwrecked ship, and he's got it on his shoulders. He's trying to hoist it up by himself, but he can't quite provide for his family by himself.
Because it's the mast of a ship. Yeah.
Because it's heavy. His wife runs over and puts her shoulders into it with him, and they make this moment of eye contact, like, we got this together. And they lift it, and I teared up. Why are you laughing? I really thought you'd apologize at that point. Be like,
because,
you know what?
No, I just think it's funny that you cry when females do things that are powerful. I just think that's funny.
That's what it is, man. I don't know. I like girls. I like them when they do cool stuff, and I like my wife, and I like my daughters, and because I've got these 3 women in my life, well, 2 are still little girls, I just get real squishy in my heart about it. You want to know something else that made me cry in a movie?
What's that?
Too bad, I'm telling you. Do you remember the part at the end of the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when finally Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire have a minute to themselves and there's sirens or something, and he looks out the window like, I'm supposed to go and do brave things. And she's like, go get him, Tiger.
Yeah.
I was like, that was awesome. And that's what I'm married to.
Yeah.
So it made me feel things inside. But you keep laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. Yeah, I'm totally laughing at you. I'm totally laughing at you.
Yeah, because I hear it because of how we're on the phone together.
No, the funny part is that you have a weakness. That's the funny part. That's funny.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. That's funny. It's just
good to have that, right?
Yeah, it's definitely good. It means you're human. Yeah, it's definitely good.
Yeah. It is crazy, though. Like, I know we've made a joke out of it these last few years. Like, the little girls running and doing brave stuff. But it is every stinking time. We went and saw Alita Battle Angel in Puerto Rico, which was not special at all. But it's a girl cyborg, and she fights bravely against things that are bigger.
Yeah.
Like, it can be the crappiest movie in the world, and I'm still just like, go get him, girl. Nice job. And I feel things.
I don't consume as much media as you do. I think that's what it is. It's very difficult for me to get lost in a movie.
When's the last time it happened?
I'm trying to think.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I sat down and watched a thing on. I'm watching the Man in the High Castle with Tara. We watch like one every week, maybe like one episode a week.
That's incredible restraint.
There's just a lot going on.
Thing is, though, for me and what I do, story and writing and structure and character kind of is my job, too. It makes me better at what I do.
I don't know.
You're not sure you believe me.
No, I believe that that's true for you. I'm just trying to think about how I create stories and things of that nature. I guess if you think about what I'm doing lately, it's more nonfiction. And you're doing nonfiction as well, but I think allegory and metaphor is more important in your work.
I think so, because I deal in abstraction. Like this last video you did, that was pretty tangible.
Yeah.
You blew crap up.
Well, I didn't. I just monitored the crap that was blowing up.
You opened the video with 4 straight clips of you shooting things or blowing things up, and it was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did blow stuff up. So,
okay, there we go.
For the third chair, so I made a video with a 4-star general about the future of warfare. It's all this 4-star general's idea, General Brown, U.S. Army Pacific. So the way it went down is, as we may have mentioned before, he contacted me and he was like, hey, would you like to record your last mission and then interview me, and then we'll have a discussion about the future of what's called multi-domain operations, and then you can put it on your little YouTubes there,
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, he didn't say that, but that's the, I'm doing that hand waviness, that's kind of the impression. He's like,
well, he's a 4-star general. He worries about bigger things.
Exactly. And he's like, I know you do the internet stuff. Why don't you I'll give you some information and you can put it out there so people can consume it. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I interviewed the guy, and it's just fascinating. Like, I feel like I've been a pawn on a 3D chessboard for 15 years, and I don't really understand my role. To me, it's a really big deal. Like, I understand we have to know exactly what the bad guy's doing right here and blah, blah, blah. But he is the mastermind, or one of the masterminds behind the bigger picture. Diana Cowan, she's physics girl online, she was explaining to me the concept of 4D chess. And the way 4D chess is played, to hear her describe it, is there's several 3D chess boards. You've seen like the multi-layered chess boards look like a wedding cake kind of thing?
Sure.
So imagine 3 of those side by side. And so you're playing 3D chess on one of the boards, but you can make the move across any of the chess boards that are side by side. So they call that 4D chess. General Brown's role is to play one of the 3D chess boards, and then he reports back to an overall commander that ties in all these different theaters of operation. So he is controlling a very complicated sphere of influence, but that ties into a bigger picture as well. I'm a little bitty pawn somewhere on the board, and so just to be able to have the opportunity to sit down with a person that strategizes at that level and have a conversation, and